Morning everybody. There she is. It's cold, it's only 3 degrees. Can you see Tom? Yeah, he's nice and squarely in the frame. So he's been fed, and what I do now, I put dry food, the raw cane in dry food, and then I put his wet food on top. And so he's got gravy on top of his dry food, and that does him both for breakfast and for lunch if he comes back for lunch. And I check overnight just to make sure he's got some food in there, some dry food. He's got his clean heat reflective rugs in both of his houses. Hello Tom, my darling. He comes up to me now, he rubs his head against me. He's such a good boy. Such a good boy. So what I want to do, if I can, this week is clean his eyes, because he's got a bit of gunk in his eyes, you know what the cats get, and it must be uncomfortable for him. So I'm going to try and get that off if I can, if he lets me, and then in the next week or two get a flea collar on him and put my phone number on the flea collar, which I'd always intended to do, so if he has a home they can contact me. This one yesterday was so quiet, it was cold, and she disappeared upstairs. I know she was up there because I went up to check. So she disappeared upstairs. She's got a bed attached to the radiator on the upstairs landing, so there she was asleep on there. And then she came down, and this morning she had her head right next to me, as though she was married to me. And it was nice, it was so nice. She's such a cuddle. But I think Tom's going onto the shed. The bird foods are out. I've put bird food out, so they'll all be, as soon as Tom disappears from the scene, they'll all be swooping down, like they usually do. Here he goes, he's going, almost gone. He's gone. Harriet Tom's gone. So I didn't know she was out. I was out sorting Tom's houses out and his food, and I thought she was upstairs again. It was ever so quiet. So I came in, put the kettle on, came back to the door, and just to close it, and there she was. You'd have been locked out again, you silly madam. Harriet! Harriet! You know your name, you're waiting for the birds. The door's locked, isn't it? I always have to double check that. So we're going to see if you can make Mr. Tom handsome, aren't we? Oh, he's come back. He's come back. He's come back to see you. He's such a lovely, lovely cat, he really is. And today, this morning for the first time, I mean, he's kissed me and he's rubbed against me, but when I was stroking his little head, he was rubbing his head against me like Harriet does, into the palm of my hand. I'm really honoured to be accepted by him, because last summer he was quite wild, wasn't he, throwing himself at the catio and scaring Harriet to death. But they're friends now, it's lovely. Who knows, Tom, you might be an indoor cat this time next year. We'll have to see. Right, I'm going to go and do another cup of tea. I'll speak to you later.